New launch in Ras Al Khaimah in July 2025. First, Arthouse Residences. Arthouse Residences, New York's first branded residences in the heart of Marjan Island. Exclusive apartments and duplexes with access to the private beach club. Completion in the fourth quarter of 2027. Concept: Manhattan chic on the shores of the Arabian Gulf. Arthouse Residences is the debut project outside the U.S. from the creators of the legendary Arthouse Hotel NYC, founded in the 1920s, implemented by Kletter in partnership with Marjan. This is a boutique complex for art lovers, combining the vintage aesthetics of the Upper West Side with a modern resort style. A total of 284 residences in a 9-story building, where panoramic windows, terraces, and lightwells create a dialogue with nature. Key features: lot types: studios from 35 square meters, starting at $350,000. One-bedroom apartments from 67 to 93 square meters, starting at $415,000 to $569,000. Duplexes from 128 to 142 square meters, starting at $570,000 to $790,000. Design: oak parquet floors, kitchens with Bosch appliances, smart control systems, bathrooms with mosaic finishes. Unique features: original art installations in the lobbies, green light wells, acoustic insulation of the walls. Flexible payment: 10% reservation, 50% construction stages, 40% completion. Infrastructure: art as a daily ritual. The complex reimagines luxury living through the prism of New York bohemianism. Rooftop floor: infinity pool with lounge area and panoramic views of the bay. Cinema under the stars, yoga decks among palm trees. Beach club: private beach with sun loungers, cocktail service, and picnic area. Cultural hub: art gallery with rotating exhibitions, library with rare editions, cigar lounge with live music. Wellness: spa with hammam, gym with sea view, children's splash zone. Location: 5 minutes to the future gambling center of the United Arab Emirates. Marjan Island is an archipelago with 23 kilometers of blue flag beaches and $3.9 billion in investments. 0 minutes to the sandy beach. 5 minutes walk to win Marjan Island, opening in 2027. Casino, theaters, boutiques. 15 minutes to Ras Al Khaimah International Airport. 45 minutes to Dubai International Airport. Rated facilities: Rixos Bab Al Bar 8 minutes, Hamra Golf Club 20 minutes. Investment arguments: yields ranging from 7% to 9% per annum, $31,500 per year for one-bedroom apartments, the highest in the United Arab Emirates for the beachfront segment. Value growth: prices on the island have risen by 35% in 2024, with a forecast of plus 50% by 2027 thanks to the opening of the Wynn Casino. Golden Visa: automatic registration when purchasing real estate worth $540,000 or more. Exclusivity: Arthouse's first project outside the U.S., a limited edition of residences. Conclusion: where sunsets over the bay sound like jazz in Greenwich Village. Arthouse Residences is a ticket to an exclusive club for those who are looking for it. For investors, it is a property with a state-supported tourist hub, 5 million visitors per year by 2030, and record demand for rentals, plus 28.5% in 2024. For creatives, interiors where marble dances with the shadows of art objects, and evenings begin with cocktails in a cozy bar. For families, safe pedestrian promenades along the waterfront, and the RAC Academy School 15 minutes away. Top 3 reasons to buy real estate in Arthouse Residences. Cultural code: exclusive partnership with Arthouse Hotel NYC, 109 years of history. Scarcity: only 280 for residences compared to 1,000 plus in typical Ras Al Khaimah residential complexes. Growth driver: the opening of Wynn Resort in 2027 as an analog of the Las Vegas Strip. Reserve your property at Arthouse Residences by writing to us on WhatsApp 79773765 before July 30th, 2025, and receive a complimentary VIP dinner certificate at the Beach Club. Second, Hamra Greens. Hamra Greens, your eco-oasis among parks and championship golf courses in Ras Al Khaimah. Premium apartments with views of the sea and lagoons. Completion in the first quarter of 2028. Concept: eco-friendly luxury in the heart of nature. Al Hamra Greens is a revolutionary project from Al Hamra Properties, setting the standard for harmony between modern comfort and an eco-friendly lifestyle. This residential complex is designed as a green corridor with energy-efficient architecture, open floor plans, and panoramic windows that fill the interiors with natural light. The unique biophilic concept combines 60% of the territory into park areas where the day begins with birds singing and evenings end with sunsets over the water. Key features: lot types: 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments ranging from 65 to 160 square meters with designer finishes in neutral tones, porcelain tile floors, and terraces with views of the sea or parks. Eco-technologies: solar panels, water recycling systems, smart energy management. Flexible payment: 20% a reservation, 30% a construction stages, 50% a completion of the project. Starting price: from $350,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment with an area of 65 square meters to $803,000 for a 3-bedroom apartment with an area of 160 square meters to 30% lower than similar properties in Dubai. Infrastructure: wellness as a philosophy of life. The complex offers a curated selection of activities for mental and physical balance. A sports paradise: 15 kilometers of bike paths through parks, paddle tennis, outdoor gym equipment with views of the bay. Aqua rituals: heated infinity pools, access to a private blue flag beach, yoga platforms on the water. For families: open-air STEM laboratories, children's splash zones, pet-friendly parks with grooming areas. Exclusive: access to the 18-hole Al Hamra Golf Club DP World Tour tournaments and a marina for 220 yachts. Location: 45 minutes from Dubai, a lifetime away from the hustle and bustle. Al Hamra Village, 77 million square meters of lagoons, beaches, and premium infrastructure. 0 minutes to Al Hamra Mall to 180 to plus boutiques and Rack Academy British School. 5 minutes to the golf club and yacht marina. 10 minutes to Wynn Resort Casino opening in 2027, a driver of investment growth. 45 minutes to downtown Dubai. Investment arguments: yield: from 8 to 9% per annum, $19,000 per year for a 1-bedroom apartment, the highest in the United Arab Emirates. Value growth: 22% in 2024 in Al Hamra Village, with a forecast of plus 50% by 2030 thanks to the opening of the Purple Line Metro and the Wynn Resort Casino. Golden Visa: free 10-year residence visa with the purchase of real estate worth $540,000 or more. Developer reputation: Al Hamra is one of the top 50 developers in the United Arab Emirates with a portfolio of $1 billion and 100% of projects completed. Conclusion: where the balcony becomes an extension of the park and investment becomes a ticket to a carefree future. Al Hamra Greens is the choice for those who appreciate quality. Families enjoy safe pedestrian promenades instead of noisy roads and premium schools within 5 minutes. Investors: properties with state-supported tourist traffic, 5 million visitors per year by 2030 and rental demand from Wynn Resort expats. Eco-enthusiasts: LEED certified residences where light wells replace chandeliers and the park is a fitness room. Why it is profitable to buy real estate in Al Hamra Greens. Eco-leadership: the only project in the United Arab Emirates with 15 kilometers of bike paths and pet-friendly parks in the heart of the community. Growth driver: the opening of Wynn Resort in 2027 as an analog of the Las Vegas Strip. Flexible payment to 50% payment upon completion reduces the risks of shared construction. Al Hamra guarantees to 20 years of experience and status as a top developer in Ras Al Khaimah. Reserve an apartment at Al Hamra Greens by writing to us on WhatsApp 79773765 for 28 before July 30th, 2025. And receive a free certificate for golf lessons from a PGA Pro. Third, Fairmont Residences. Fairmont Residences by RD. Your ticket to a 5-star lifestyle on the shores of the Arabian Gulf. Exclusive branded residences managed by Fairmont Hotels and Resorts. Completion in the 4th quarter of 2028. Concept: legendary hospitality in a private home setting. Fairmont Residences is Fairmont's first branded real estate project in Ras Al Khaimah, created in partnership with RD Developments. It comprises 523 exclusive residences that combine the brand's century-old luxury founded in 1907 with a modern island lifestyle. The architecture by Pelly Clark and Partners, with its wave-like facades, panoramic glazing, and terraces, blurs the boundaries between the interior and the sea, creating the benchmark for waterfront living. Key features: lot types: 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments ranging from 79 to 209 square meters with views of the bay and Wynn Resort. 3-bedroom townhouses of 278 square meters with private gardens. 4, 5, and 6-bedroom villas ranging from 1,850 square meters with direct access to the sandy beach. Design: Carrara marble floors, walnut walk-in closets, Gaggenau appliances, smart glass with UV protection. Flexible payment: 5% reservation, 55% construction stages, 40% a completion of the project. Starting price: from $678,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment with an area of 79 square meters, an investment with a projected growth of plus 70% by 2028. Infrastructure: 7-star service as an everyday occurrence. The complex reimagines resort-style living through the lens of Fairmont's legendary hospitality. Aqua Revolution: rooftop infinity pool with lounge bar, family and children's pools, direct access to a private Blue Flag beach. Wellness Sanctuary: spa with hammam and cryosana, yoga studio above the water, Fairmont Fit Fitness Center with mindfulness training. Exclusive services: personal butler 24/7, private chef, cleaning, nannies, pet-friendly areas with grooming stations. Socializing: movie theater with leather armchairs, rare book library, private dining rooms for dinners overlooking the bay. Location: the epicenter of the new Riviera of the United Arab Emirates. All Marjan Island, 4.5 kilometers of artificial beaches 45 minutes from Dubai. 0 minutes to sand and water. Access to a private beach is included for all residents. 5 minutes to win All Marjan Island Casino opening in 2027, a driver of investment growth. 15 minutes to Ras Al Khaimah International Airport. 45 minutes to Dubai International Airport. Investment arguments: yields of 7 to 9% per annum, $47,600 per year for a 1-bedroom apartment, top in the United Arab Emirates for beachfront. Value growth: prices on the island have risen by 30% in 2024, with a forecast of plus 70% by 2028 due to the opening of the Wynn Resort Casino. Golden Visa: automatic registration when purchasing real estate worth $540,000 or more. Bonuses: lifetime Accor Live Limitless Diamond status, 30% discounts at 5,700 hotels worldwide. Conclusion: where the key to your home opens up a world of privileges. Fairmont Residences is not just real estate, but membership in an exclusive club for those who appreciate it. For investors, it is a property with state-supported liquidity. 76% of buyers are expats from the EU and Asia, and management by the creators of the Savoy London. For families, it offers safe pedestrian promenades along the waterfront and STEM laboratories for children instead of playrooms. For aesthetes, it offers interiors where marble plays with the reflection of the sunset in panoramic windows. Top for reasons to buy property at Fairmont Residences. First and only Fairmont debut in the branded residences format in Ras Al Khaimah. RD guarantees a developer with state support and 100% completed projects. View of Wynn Resort, the future Las Vegas of the Middle East from 80% of the windows. Accor ecosystem. Diamond status in the loyalty program with access to hotels in 110 countries. Reserve your property at Fairmont Residences by messaging us on WhatsApp 79773765 before July 30th, 2025 and receive a certificate for dinner with the Fairmont chef. Fourth, Oystra. Oystra by All Marjan Island. An architectural icon by Zaha Hadid on the shores of the Arabian Gulf. Exclusive apartments with panoramic views and access to the Wynn Resort. Completion in the first quarter of 2029. Concept: the poetry of waves in stone and glass. Oystra is a revolutionary project from Richmond Development, created by the world-renowned Zaha Hadid architects. It is not just a residential complex, but a sculptural masterpiece where wave-like facades and smart balconies, repeating the rhythm of the sea ripples, create a dialogue between architecture and nature. A total of 523 residences into 20-story towers, where 75% of the apartments offer unobstructed views of the bay thanks to their unique bionic geometry. Key features. Lot types. 1-bedroom apartments of 79 square meters with wave balconies. 2-bedroom apartments from 144 to 153 square meters with panoramic glazing. 3-bedroom apartments of 228 square meters with 270-degree terraces. Design. Signature interiors by Hirsch Bedner Associates, Carrara marble floors, smart climate control systems, Gaggenau appliances. Eco-friendly technologies. Facades with solar screens, seawater cooling, condensate recovery for watering 40 to 1,000 square meters of gardens. Flexible payment. 10%. Reservation. 50%. Construction. 40% a completion of the project. Starting price. From $760 to $1,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment with an area of 79 square meters, an investment with a growth forecast of plus 70% by 2030. Infrastructure. Luxury as art. The complex reimagines premium real estate through the prism of aesthetics and functionality. Rooftop sensation. The first 360-degree infinity pool in the United Arab Emirates with a panoramic view of the bay and bars on the water. Wellness revolution. A spa with thalassotherapy, yoga pavilions among palm trees, and a gym with sea views. Cultural hub. A premium cinema, an art gallery with rotating exhibitions, and a library of rare editions. For families. Open-air STEM laboratories, a kids club with VR technology, splash zones by the lagoon. Location. The epicenter of the new Las Vegas of the United Arab Emirates. All Marjan Island is an archipelago with 23 kilometers of blue flag beaches and $3.9 billion in investments. 2 minutes to win All Marjan Island Casino opening in 2027, a driver of value growth. 15 minutes to Ras Al Khaimah International Airport. 45 minutes to Dubai International Airport. Walking distance. Coastal promenade with a microclimate thanks to sea breezes. Investment arguments. Yield. 7 to 9% per annum, $47,600 per year for a 1-bedroom apartment, a record for Ras Al Khaimah. Value growth. Plus 30% in 2024 on All Marjan, with a forecast of plus 70% by 2030 thanks to the Wynn Casino Resort. Golden Visa. Available when purchasing real estate worth $540,000 or more. Exclusivity. Participation of Zaha Hadid Architects, a global brand that increases liquidity. Conclusion. Where the balcony becomes an art object and the sunset is a daily spectacle, Oystra is the choice for those who are looking. For investors, it is a property with a state-guaranteed return 3.5 million tourists per year by 2030 and the reputation of Zaha Hadid Architects. For aesthetes, it is interiors where marble dances with the reflection of waves in panoramic windows. For families, it offers safe pedestrian areas with a microclimate and the RAK Academy schools 10 minutes away. Why Oystra will change the premium segment market? Zaha Hadid's legacy. The only project in the United Arab Emirates with wave-like facades and certified bionic design. Growth driver. The opening of Wynn Resort in 2027 as an analog of the Las Vegas Strip. Eco-innovations to 35% reduction in energy consumption through marine cooling and solar screens. Flexible payment to 40% payment upon delivery reduces the risks of shared construction. Reserve an apartment at Oystra by messaging us on WhatsApp 79773765 before July 30th, 2025 and receive a certificate for dinner at the Beach Club. New development now on sale in Al Quwain. 5th. Aquamont. Aquamont. Your key to luxurious coastal living in the heart of Al Quwain's new center. Exclusive apartments with direct access to a 7-kilometer beach. Completion in the second quarter of 2028. Concept. The horizon where the sky meets the sea. Aquamont is a flagship project from Sobha Realty that reimagines coastal luxury in the heart of the grand metropolis of downtown Al Quwain. An architectural masterpiece of 3 towers, ranging from 26 to 42 floors with wave-like facades and panoramic glazing, creates the effect of dissolving into nature. Each residence is designed as an extension of the seascape, from terraces overlooking the Arabian Gulf to interiors in a palette of ocean depths and sand dunes. Key features. Lot types. One-bedroom apartments ranging from 51 to 56 square meters with floor-to-ceiling panoramic windows. Two-bedroom apartments ranging from 66 to 130 square meters with separate living areas. Three-bedroom duplexes ranging from 199 to 206 square meters with private entrances and terraces. Premium technologies. 7-layer facades with mineral wool 44 decibel sound insulation. Floors with rubber acoustic membrane. Smart building management systems. Balcony doors with vacuum seals. Finishes. Marble effect porcelain stoneware, Bosch and Siemens appliances. Duravid bathroom fixtures. Walnut doors up to 2.5 meters high. Built-in polyform wardrobe systems. Flexible payment terms. 20% reservation, 40% construction stages, 40% upon completion. Starting price. From $300 to $1,000 for a one-bedroom apartment to $1,170,000 for a three-bedroom duplex to 30% lower than similar properties in Dubai. Infrastructure. Life as an eternal resort. The complex offers a curated collection of activities for body and soul. Aqua Oasis. Infinity pools that blend into the horizon. Jacuzzis, children's splash zones. Eco-socialization. Gardens with fruit trees, barbecue areas by the water, an open-air cinema under the stars. Wellness rituals. Yoga decks among aromatic gardens, open-air gyms, spa areas with hammams. For families. Open-air STEM laboratories, a play maze, teen clubs with VR technologies. Location. The tranquility of nature plus 40 minutes to Dubai. Downtown Al Quwain minus 130 plus hectares of coastal paradise with impeccable logistics. 0 minutes to the 7-kilometer Blue Flag Beach direct access from the complex. 5 minutes to Al Khor waterfront. 10 minutes to Lulu Center. 40 minutes to downtown Dubai, Dubai International Airport. Prospects. The UAQ Trade Center Free Zone, a driver of investment growth, is being built nearby. Investment arguments. Yield. 7 to 9% per annum, $21,500 per year for one-bedroom apartments, the highest in the United Arab Emirates for beachfront properties. Value growth. Prices in the area have risen by 22% in 2024, with a forecast of plus 50% by 2028, thanks to government investments of $1.5 billion. Golden Visa. Automatic registration when purchasing real estate priced at $540,000 or more. Developer reputation. Sobha Realty is an international developer since 1976, with 100% of projects delivered on time. Conclusion. Where awakening begins with the whisper of waves and investments become a legacy. Aquamont is a ticket to a new lifestyle for those who appreciate it. Families, safe pedestrian promenades along the lagoon and premium schools within a kilometer. Investors. A property with state-supported infrastructure and rental demand from free zone expats, plus 35% by 2028. Eco-enthusiasts. LEED certified residences where 60% of the territory is parks and gardens. Top for reasons to buy real estate in Aquamont. Silence technology. 7-layer walls and acoustic floors instead of standard sound insulation. Early entry into a mega project. Investment at the start of the development of downtown Al Quwain, similar to Dubai Marina in 2005. Beach exclusivity. The only project in the United Arab Emirates with direct access to a 7-kilometer private beach. Sobha guarantees a vertically integrated developer with quality control at all stages of construction. Reserve your lot in Aquamont before July 30, 2025 by writing to us on WhatsApp 79773765 and receive a certificate for dinner at a Michelin restaurant. Want to buy real estate in the United Arab Emirates? Write to us on WhatsApp plus 79773765 and we will select the best options for you. Everyone buys from us.